Hey, how's it going? It's a beautiful sunny day out in Chicago, and this is a much anticipated video. This is a full breakdown of all of the running drills that I do. I like to incorporate these as a warm-up, but they're also great to do as a cool down as well. I was at a coaching clinic last year, and one thing that really stuck with me was if a coach can't give a good reason why you're doing something, then you shouldn't do it. So what is the purpose behind drills? Number one, to warm up the body. This helps decrease your risk of injury and also allows you to work harder during your workouts because you're just warmed up and ready to go. Number two, it shows you your imbalances. Running is so much about balance and symmetry. So if we could be more balanced and more symmetrical from left to right and also from front to back, then we could run with a better rhythm and be more efficient when we run. And number three, and I think maybe the most important, drills give us a broken down, more simple version of understanding how our mechanics are supposed to feel. Distance running is not a power activity. It's so much more about being able to transition from stride to stride and minimizing things that will actively slow you down. So first things first, I would start by jogging about 2 or 3 minutes, which I just did, and then you go into the drills. So I'm just going to set the camera down and walk you through my drills. And if you want specific videos on specific drills or a better explanation of why I'm doing these things, let me know. All right, so first things first, I'm just doing walking knee pulls. So pulling my knee up towards my chest. And I do the walking pace. Ideally, if you have the time and the space, you do 20. But if you're short on time, then that's just fine as well. And you remember with these, you want to go nice and slow. Drills, you don't want to rush anything, okay? All right, so again, starting at a walking pace, you have knee pulls. These are to stretch out your quads. And my quads are pretty tight today. But it's really know that my quads were that tight when I did the 3-minute jog. But doing these drills, you can really tell some stuff. And if you want to add in a little bit more as you do that quad stretch, you could get a little squat, get a little bit deeper into that quad. All right, so next I have just walking high knees again. And sometimes I do a little mark between. Really emphasize and get on your toes. Your arms should be at 90 degrees like you're running. Everything in sync. And yeah. All right, so now butt kicks. I do butt kicks a little bit differently than a lot of people. When I do butt kicks, it's like I have a string attached to my foot, like I'm a marionette, and I'm bringing my foot right up underneath my butt. So instead of kicking back like a butt kick, like a lot of people do, instead I'm bringing it right underneath me. So looks like this, and I do this at a jogging pace. So the goal here is, but I am just doing some butt kicks. All right, then I do just regular. I go, hey buddy, hi, oh my god. Then I do just walking high knees. I do a skip. So a skip going up. Oh. Again, tall. And if you're having problems, and if you're having trouble like picking up like the rhythm of things, just start small and go slow. All right, then I do single leg cycles, so just one leg cycling at a time, similar to that butt kick, and then the other foot just kind of drags along. So looks something like this. All right, then I do karaoke. And a lot of people, when they do karaoke or like a grapevine, they are twisting their hips. That is done in like soccer and stuff like that. We're not doing that here. Here we want to keep our hips square so that we get the maximal opportunity to open up your hips. And it's behind and then over. So keep your hips square and go. And the more advanced you are, the higher you could bring your hips up, or your knee up, sorry. But yeah, what else do I do? And that's kind of the majority of things. Sometimes I also do like a B skip where I'm coming up and then kicking with my heel and snapping it right back under me. So something like this. My hamstrings are tight. Then yeah, there's some other ones, but normally I finish off with some heel walks. And then finish up with some toe walks. And that's it. That is under 7 minutes for all of that warm up. It's 7 minutes that you could do before or after. And I recommend doing this about 3 times a week. But yeah, I know this was a long one, but if you have any questions or want to know more, let me know.